Be sure to visit my Facebook group, HollywoodShono Gaming, for the latest gaming needs. Also, check out my Twitch at HollywoodShono and my HollywoodShono YouTube live streams for all premieres of past live streams on Twitch. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you my Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Day 14 free-to-play journey as of Monday, June 8th. And you can see my progress right here. This is where I'm at regarding progression and farming of characters, and you can see that joining the roster is a Darth Vader, only 2 gear pieces away from gear tier 7, and the only real bottleneck for getting gear 7 is I need level 52, as I do have enough materials that almost take up Darth Vader, and really happy about that. Also, my Count Dooku is 1 piece of gear away from also hitting gear 7 at level 53, and you can see I have a couple mods unlocked. I really haven't focused too much on this yet. That's probably something I'm going to delve into a little bit more tomorrow in the stream. We also have Garazeb at gear tier 6, close to gear tier 7 at about 2920p. I really like Garazeb for the light side. The main reason for that is because he has this bash ability where if the opponent is dazed, staggered, or exposed, they are stunned for 1 turn. And that's pretty cool. Poggle the Lesser I also have at level 50. I'm not sure I'm too sold on him. I do like the fact that he has assists. And I do like the fact that he can really help turn the tide of battle. If somebody like Count Dooku has stuns, we have that. We also have Cannon Jarrus at gear tier 6 with 3 pieces towards gear 7. Obviously, we need some epic gear, and we have a long way to go for that. We got Hera Syndulla, who's at gear 6 as well. Basically, all the Phoenix is at gear 6. I hate Chopper. Chopper is garbage. The only thing I like about Chopper is the whole gaining health. And whenever damaged by attack, you gain protection if they don't have protection up. So it's kind of like damage mitigation. At 52, I can get that up a little bit. But yeah, Chopper really doesn't do anything. He's a support character that really is just there to give utility. He does have a debuff or a buff remover, but that's about it. Next up, we have Erza Bridger, who's probably my overall favorite Phoenix and probably the heaviest hitter on the Phoenix team. And that's because of his rushing strike and the watch and learn, which gives them more damage when you push through. Now, obviously, I have to get these abilities up. It's going to take a while. We also have Grand Moff Tarkin, who I'll probably be focusing on getting to gear tier 6 tomorrow. But we're not quite there yet. Dacha was a 4-star used for early on progression, but as soon as I got the Phoenix, Dacha went to the wayside. We got the Genosian Soldier, who is also 2 stars. Gear 6, one of the cheaper ones that actually upgrade. And we have Talia, who is gear 5 currently. But since I don't have a Night Sister team built up, she's kind of just sitting there. We also got the Jedi Consular. I actually just pulled 25 shards. So the Consular is now 4 stars, not 3. And I actually like the Jedi Consular. I do need to finish gearing him up since he's only gear 4. I like him as a healer. I think he's a really good healer. And if you have a decent chunk of gear, you can also add turn meter and heal. Plus at 6, you get a cooldown reducing it to 3 at level 58, which makes him even better for sustaining. Clone Wars Chewbacca I used to use, but I feel he's garbage now just because he's weak. Farm Boy Luke Skywalker is a pretty bursty single target dealer, but again, since I'm running Phoenix, he falls to the wayside unless I need a rebel for whatever reason. Royal Guard is one of those utility characters, kind of like Chopper, that doesn't do that much damage. However, he is super tanky. And the Unyielding Defender, at the end of each turn, if any other ally took damage, Royal Guard gains turn meter and recovers health and taunts for 1 turn if healing for under health. I don't feel that the Royal Guard is that good. However, the defense up is really good, and if you can get it to 3 turns, pretty good stuff there, because then you can basically use it 66% of the time. So you can probably keep defense up all the time if you have a lot of speed. The Force Pike is a stun chance. 80% chance to stun on a basic hit. And stuns, in my opinion, are super good. So who knows? I might still work up the Royal Guard at some point. I don't know. We also have the TIE Fighter pilot, who is Gear 4 currently. I like his strike, which also has a chance to inflict buff immunity. And at rank 8, you can inflict ability block, which could be useful. I don't know how he's going to be later on. I also have Ahsoka Tano, who is good later on, but I don't need her at the moment, so she kind of just sits there. Clone Sergeant Phase 1, I don't need him either. Snow Trooper is an Empire Imperial Trooper attacker. So maybe once I get up Tarkin, I might work on the Snow Trooper as well. Just gear him up as well. Ewok Scout is trash. Resistance Pilot, maybe if I need a Resistance team. But other than that, I don't need this character. The IG-86 Sentinel Droid is a Dark Side Attacker droid I feel is useless. Biggs Dark Lighter, if I need Rebels, well, possibly usable, but probably not going to get used. Tebow's another Ewok. I know Ewoks are used for one of the legendary characters. I don't have him leveled up, nor do I care to anytime soon. And Princess Leia, I only need one shard for. I haven't quite got to that farm yet, but we'll see about that. As far as Squad Arena goes, I got Kanan Jarrus. Next up, I'm trying to get Nute Gunray from the Separatists to be able to unlock this character to get to 4 stars. After that, we're going to resume farming Kanan Jarrus and try to get him up to 5 stars as quickly as possible. But we need to get that unlocked. So we're a little bit away from that. In the Galactic War store, I've been grinding out Garazeb fragments since we ended up unlocking Poggle the Lesser. Yes, I am going to need Poggle the Lesser eventually. And there's one other character, I think it was K2SO, who I could use to actually get, or the Empire for Palpatine. I could use any combination of these characters, and I was looking, and I saw K2SO was also in the Galactic War store. So unless Galactic Wars get ridiculous in the next couple of days, then we should have no problem getting Garazeb up to 7 stars. And then we can start working on that character. Also in the Dark Side battles, all of Chapter 5, both normal and hard difficulty, completely 3-starred. And I'd like to thank some of my allies for accomplishing that. You can see all of Chapter 5 hard, all of Chapter 4 is 3-starred as well. Everything in the campaign is 3-starred. There might be one fight in the light side battle, Chapter 5, that is not. Nope, looks like I covered that loose end as well, and that is also 3-starred. And everything in hard Chapter 5 is also 3-star. Now, for mod battles, we're going to use the allies tomorrow to do that. We left off at mod battle 2E, and then I just kind of ran out of allies to use, so I didn't... Oh, so my allies came back. It must be a couple hours before they come available. So let's actually do this fight with Skeletal, and show this off. How I basically go about the fight. So obviously in the first round, just use your basic attacks. Get started up. I could use Dooku's stun. Then head in with Vader, hit him with that. We can assist to make sure that we don't get attacked. And then Tarkin finishes off. Alright, so we have another round of enemies. Let's go after battle droids. See if we get a stun. We do not. Darth Vader slashes in, so another one is gone. Yeah, this is going super well. Skywalker just one-shotting people. So now we have a Jedi Knight Consular. Let's start working over the trash. Skywalker on the Consular almost takes him out. Let's get some debuffs going with Vader. Try to get rid of the battle droid. Here, I'm going to take a chance. Both of them go down. And Consular goes down. So yeah, that's basically how you go about the fight. You have to take your time, plan out your attacks, and attack whoever needs it the most. Well, Battle Droid is going to get beat down by Vader and Dooku. Let's take out the Super Battle Droid in one shot. And yeah, having high-level allies is definitely your best friend, because you want to be able to make sure you do the fights promptly and efficiently. So now we're in the final wave, and this is where we get our AoE going. So we want to hit Luminara. Let's actually hit the Apprentice Vanguard. I don't know if he has an AoE. No, he does not. So yeah, let's start wiping out Apprentice Guardians. We can use an assist and get rid of somebody else. That's what I like about Poggle. Let's get some ability block. How are we going to get one shot here? No. Tarkin will block that for sure. Yeah, 916 on Vader didn't do much. That offense down is so nice. It's actually get off a finishing blow. Almost takes out Luminara right away. And let's say goodbye to you. Hit in. Turn meter down, clutch there. It's another reason I like Tarkin, and that's another 3-star. Continuing in the mod battles. As we pick up a D grade gear, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I imagine as you get higher up, you're going to get stronger mods. But yeah, getting E to D is pretty good, and getting D mods are really good. I don't know a whole lot about mods. I just know that they're essential for late game progression. Just like I haven't slotted any with Darth Vader, and you can actually see who has the mods, which is pretty cool. So here, I don't really have anything useful. Accuracy might be good to make sure debuffs stick, but I'm not really sure. I want to try to go for speed, but you also want to match sets if you can, too. So like I only have defense there. I have offense and health, and then 5% health bonus. So yeah, you can see that, and then each of these you can upgrade. It's not like Raid Shadow Legends, where you have to spend like 50 million. I imagine that once you get a higher rate mod, it's going to be more annoying. But yeah, Galactic War, we've been killing it every day. We need to beat 41 more Galactic Wars in order to sim it. Which, I don't even know if I'd want to do. I like the challenge of completing these fights. In the arena, I've been floating around the 1100s. I can't seem to break over 1,000. But we have been beating stronger opponents. You can see these guys are like 51, 52. So I don't know if they're just leveling faster than me or if their stuff is better optimized. I can't wait until tomorrow when we do dark side battles. And yeah, we already defeated that raid. So Skeletal came in with 16 million. Then Ben Solo's goes for about 5 million. But we waited until the end of the stream to do it. So yeah, I got my 19,000 damage in, and that was it. I think I forgot to attack again. And yeah, 54 million damage from Ben Solo's ghost. Crazy stuff. And yeah, he recommended that we do the second one. And Skeletal had 7 million. But yeah, Ben Solo's ghost. Illuminal must know this guy and confident that he can complete that. But yeah, our guild is working on doing some work. And I made it a vow that I'm giving people 1 week within the Alliance. You need to get somebody to 4 stars. I don't care if it's Garazeb. There's no reason you can't farm 80 shards in a day if you're getting 15 shards a day from Galactic War. So I'm making a pledge to all Alliance members that we will be doing Tier 3 raids for this week. But starting 7 days from now, we're going to be doing Tier 4 raids. So that means the Pit and the Sith raids. Now you'll see that I have a couple people bookmarked here. These are people that I'm going to be farming. General Veers, the MagnaGuard, Nute Gunray, and Sabine Wren. Why Sabine? It's a better character than Chopper. And you also get crit chance and damage. So this is more of an offensive character, where Chopper is kind of a support sustain. But you can also use this with Garazeb and set up some nasty combos as well. Chopper can't do that. Yes, Chopper can get rid of buffs, but being able to set up multiple staggers and stuns is pretty damn cool, and that gives a second option for stunning. So as far as the Separatist that I recommend, you can see basically the 5 that I have focused. MagnaGuard, you might want to farm in the campaign. However, MagnaGuard can also appear in the guild store randomly and super rare. I've only been able to pull him twice in about 7 days, which is annoying. Count Dooku, I highly recommend, if you don't own Count Dooku, spend those gems, get him out of the campaign. I had to spend twice for like 3 days to get Count Dooku. And then after that, I just play my 10 battles and call it a day. Poggle the Lesser, you can farm in the campaign. You can also buy him out of the Galactic War store. And for the Separatist, Poggle is going to be the easiest one to get to 7 stars. Basically, anybody out of the Galactic War store is going to be an easy farm for you. And I feel that once you get one or the other up to 5 stars to get Paladin or the other one, then you should focus on the other one. The reason I don't like farming, for example, Genasian Soldier, is because it competes with other characters in Phoenix, which is why you see that I haven't really worked on it. So, Erza and Hera Syndulla both come from the campaign, and you have to see that there's going to be sacrifices made in order to unlock both characters. Whereas Garazeb is 3 stars and well on his way to 4 stars by tomorrow, once I unlock 4 more times in the Galactic War source. So Garazeb should be 4 stars by tomorrow. And then hopefully in 4 to 5 days, Garazeb will be 5 stars. And we can keep pushing towards getting our first 7-star character, which does unlock other things besides being able to get in those high-tier raids and get shards for people, which is what's going to be important. But your number one focus right now as a brand new player, get Garazeb. Get him up to 7 stars through the Galactic War. That is my number one recommendation. If you're going to take anybody up to 7 stars and you're not spending energy in Cantina to get Erza up, get Garazeb up. That's going to be your best bang for your buck. Also, I'm building an Empire team for the dark side. I'm not building Separus, although I am using Count Dooku in one of the slots. The reason for that is because of Grand Moff Tarkin. His leadership gives speed, and I probably should start working it when I get ability materials tomorrow. Because if enemies fall below 100% health, you also get defense down. And obviously, the more speed that you have, you can just benefit even more. And gearing up Tarkin to get off a intimidation or an ultimate firepower at the beginning of the fight is super important. So yes, I will be trying to gear up Tarkin as much as I can, because round 1 in Arena, I'm going to use this and try to get people down to critical chance and offense down for 2 turns. And Rebels can't resist the debuffs, and then gain turn meter for each debuffed enemy. So you start with this. Then if you have enough speed to overwhelm them, you then use an ultimate firepower to get turn meter reduction. So I'm going to focus probably tomorrow almost 100% on Grand Moff Tarkin, except for the one gear item I can get with Darth Vader, which is this one right here. I just need to get 9 more Chiwab Hypo Syringe Prototype Salvage, which I'm going to request from the Alliance tomorrow. Thank you guys all that have been donating. And I'm sorry for anybody that I really can't donate to right now, because I don't have an abundance of materials. When I have like 2, 4, 0, 10, I'm not donating a thing. And I know that some of you high-level people are not expecting me to, but until I see like double digits on a lot of these gears that I don't need, I'm not donating. I'm sorry to anybody that offends. And again, I appreciate each of you guys that are donating. I really do. But this is my roster progression for day 7. You can see mod battles. I'm almost up to chapter 3. Not quite there yet. So once you get level 50, you get this 3rd source of energy called mod battles. I don't know if there's another source of energy with ships, but we'll cross that road when we get there. And we haven't gotten a scavenger either yet. But hopefully in the very near future, as we continue to unlock stuff. And yeah, you got to get to 3G within mod battles. So as soon as we get that, we can do mod challenges. And also very happy to report that once you get level 50, you get mod energy every 24 hours, much like Cantina. And the mod energy goes up every so hour. So if you like this video on my day 13 progression, I'd also like to thank Macro293 and Derek Higuera for their support on both Twitch and YouTube today. Please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Star Wars Galaxy Heroes videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all Hollywood Shown. My Instagram, which is HollywoodShono's God. And every day at 12 noon, I welcome you all back to my stream. I really hope that Arnold gets his account back. I think I get the whole terms of sharing, but if you're a content creator, sometimes you got to let things go, especially if they're spending money on your game. I would be more supportive if it's not cheating, and even if they're spending money on that account, leave them alone, because they're trying to make informative videos, and I'm not a fan of it. I'm not going to be streaming Strike Force on the channel, but that's just crap. That's my opinion. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!